Hi, in our last video, basically what we saw was the assignment question where we captured two inputs, did a comparison and printed out the bigger number. Okay, so this code works, okay, except that it doesn't factor in the situation where both the numbers are the same, correct? And how do we do that? That means instead of just if and else, instead of just two possible conditions, you now need to check for a few different conditions, correct? And how we do that in coding is we consider them as a series of if, else if, and then else kind of a sequence of checks. Okay, so what we're going to do is in each situation, we're going to check for a specific condition. If that condition is not satisfied, then we move on to the next until we reach a condition that is satisfied. Okay, so how do we code that? Okay, so in this situation, the first condition we're checking for is this: if num1 greater than num2, correct? Now the next condition we are going to check for is uh, if num1 is lesser than num2. Okay, and how we code that is we say else if. Okay, but else if is written in a short form manner where we say elif here. And basically what this does is it is a else if. That means if this condition is not satisfied, then I come here. Okay, so else if num1 lesser than num2, okay, then I will say print that num2 is the bigger number. Okay, and the last condition is else, where we say that both the numbers are the same. So I remove this num2 here. So right now what you are going to see is after I capture the two numbers, the first check is this: if num1 is greater than num2. If this condition is satisfied, I'll print out the num1 is the bigger number. Else if, that means if this condition is not satisfied, I'll come here. Okay, I'll come here and I'll check for this. If num1 is lesser than num2, that means num2 is the bigger number, correct? If both of these conditions are not satisfied, then I will come here, else, correct? And I'll say print both the numbers are the same. Okay, so let's save this and run it. So I'm going to key in 3 and 4. So it says 4 is the bigger number here. Okay, so let's try for another sequence here. 9 and 7. Okay, and 9 is the bigger number. So let's try one more time here. And I'm just going to key in 5 and 5. And it says both the numbers are the same. Okay, so you can see here that this is a way of extending the capability of the if else, okay, to multiple if, else if, and finally an else condition. Okay, the else if there is no limit, you can have multiple else ifs, okay, depending on what all different conditions you want to check for. So this is just a simple example. In future exercises, we'll be looking at more complex examples where we can have or make use of this if and else if sequence to do a lot of different types of checks. Okay, so I will see you soon in the next lesson. Thank you.